This smell, Mrs. P.
Oh, yes, it's been there all morning.
Well, where's Father D? Why hasn't he noticed it?
He's too busy kicking up a stink himself.
Father Neil, have you noticed it?
Noticed what, Father?
This smell. Is it cabbage?
He'd blame my cooking if the roof fell in.
There must be a rat died under the floorboard. I'll open the window. What's that?
What's what, Father?
In Billy Bustle's garden.
Oh, it looks like a pigsty, Father.
Yes, Billy's bought himself 2 pigs, Porgy and Bess.
Pigs. I will not have oinks, slurps, or stinks in the vicinity of your abode. Follow me, boy. Oh. Mr. Buzzle.
Oh! Hello, Father O'Donoghue. What do you think of my Porgy? Ain't he lovely? Tell me if he ain't.
Oh, the stench of
Stench? That's an aroma, that is. An agricultural perfume.
Why'd you have to do this to me, Mr. Buzzle?
Look, mate, I love all God's creatures.
Except in me, it seems.
Yeah, well, I've never been quite sure of your origins.
God's creatures, he says. The smell alone of them would register 6 on the Richter scale.
Come along, my Porgy. Dance for your Uncle Billy.
How did you come by them, Billy?
Hey, a bloke couldn't pay his gambling debts, so he gave me Porgy and Bess in lieu. Lucky, eh?
Who for?
Easy to feed, pigs are. They can swallow anything but insults. Tell your boss man, if he wants to help this country, which he don't, breed pigs.
Sure. Oh, this can't go on.
We'll have to move, Father.
That Porgy's always making holes in me fence and ruining the plants.
Yesterday he got out. Went down the high street.
Shopping, I suppose.
No, he went into the ladies.
Swine.
He has to be brought back on a fire engine.
Come in.
You sent for me, Charles?
Ah,
Hello, Doctor.
Donald, I want you to take a deep breath of this.
Oh, God.
Now, as Chief Medical Officer of the district, I want you to declare that pigsty an official health hazard.
No need. It declares itself.
Well, thank you for that, Donald. Will you take a snifter?
A snifter? No, thanks. Not today, Charles. I have a pressing engagement.
Is it the stink that's putting you off?
I left Connemara to get away from things like this.
Oh, life's a misery.
Hell must be like this, only not quite so bad.
That Porgy's put a dent in my car now.
Were you in it at the time?
No, I was not.
Hard luck. He might have put you out of your misery.
Oh, I've had a nose full of this. I'm going straight round to Billy Bustle and sort this out once and for all. Look here. That blessed Porgy's knocked another hole in my fence.
Wicked.
Follow me, lad.
Mr. Buzzle! Mr. Buzzle!
Billy sounds like he's got a bad cough, Father.
I hope he's got that black menace chained up.
Mr. Buzzle!
The Lord says we should love our neighbour.
Our Lord did not have to live next door to Billy Buzzle.
Mr. Buzzle! A ruddy row about! I was in bed!
I'll put you in bed with a shovel.
Quiet! You'll wake up the pigs.
I'm claiming £5 in damages against your Porgy.
Okay, St. Francis. If you won't talk sense.
Pass Pass me some of them beggar's bullets, will you?
Do, Father?
All right. Stones, not 6-pound shells.
You've busted my blasted window.
£5 in damages.
I'll give you damages, you little rosser, you. Come on, Pontius, old boy. I'm giving you clergyman's backside for breakfast.
They in fight, Father.
Away with it.
You sign these, Father.
The Germans couldn't have done worse than Porgy and Bess.
Bio's bad enough, but Pigo.
Well, I've decided after much prayer that you're going to get rid of it.
The stench?
The pig.
You expect me to murder Porgy? I can't do that. I'm very fond of him.
Who said anything about murdering him?
Oh, that's all right then.
Now, I want you to kidnap him and deliver him to a farm.
You expect me to ride my bike with a pig tied to the handlebar?
No, of course I don't.
Well, I'm not taking him on the bus either.
You stand still, you swine.
Pardon?
I'm not talking to you, lad.
Quick, shine the torch over here, Father.
Where is he?
I've lost him.
Find your Father Neil.
What are you looking at?
What are you doing now?
I'm sitting in the pig's wheel, Father.
Look, Father Neil, if you're not going to take this seriously, I'm going in. Oh, you got yourself cleaned up then, did you?
I've left a scum mark round the bath, especially for you.
Shake on it.
It was a crazy idea.
Ah, come on.
Oh, all right.
George.
What's the matter?
Nothing at all, nothing. Good night, God bless you.
Oh, I smell, is that it?
Did I say so?
I'm a leper now, am I?
Not at all. You're the prodigal son come home after minding the pigs. And I'm just off to inform your father.
How does Billy put up with it?
Oh, that's easy. When the wind's blowing in this direction, he just stays at his nightclub.
Have either of you two men seen my carving knife?
Yes, it's in Billy Bustle's garden.
And how did it get there?
I threw it at the pig.
Direct hit, I hope.
Now, isn't it about time you made peace with Billy?
One Munich is enough in my time.
Heil Hitler.
Didn't I see you feeding Porgy with spuds and beetroot?
You did so, yes. And dandelion and chocolate.
Whatever for?
To see which he likes best.
And
Apples.
apples. Why are you bothering?
Because, me brave bucko, I have a plan.
Come on, Porgy. Come on, boy.
That's it. One or two more, and we'll have him in the car.
Oh! Ouch!
Are you all right, lad?
No.
Keep him in that sack now. Otherwise, he'll break in the sides of my car.
Already got 3 broken ribs. Oh! Correction. 4.
I hope he'll not be too much for you, Greg.
I'll make sure he has plenty to bite on, Father.
He's very precious to me.
I'll call in the vet. So he has the injections.
I see you're right, Greg. Father, now,
Yes, Father.
could you possibly lend me a £5?
Been to see Porgy again?
I'm getting quite fond of that pig.
Lily's missing him. Keeps going out into the garden and calling for him.
Porgy!
He's at it again.
Where are you, Porgy, old chap? Porgy!
I suppose it's about time I gave him the beast back. Father Duddleswell? Oh, is that you, Greg? Uh-huh. What? Porgy's died.
Poor Billy.
5 minutes ago. The language. Oh.
Poor old Billy.
Ah, it's not his fault, lad. He needs animals, having no wife or kiddies.
Like you.
And no real friends. Above all, he lacks religion. He's thirsting for the kind of love and affection that only somebody like me could give him.
So, there you are.
My friend, Mr. Buzzle.
Be blowed. I suppose you had bacon for breakfast.
Yes, I did, sir. And what's more, I'm having roast pork for supper.
My deepest sympathy, Mr. Buzzle.
I ain't blaming any human being, only him.
Get out this minute, or I call the police.
Call who you like. I only called to tell you I'm taking you to court. Have a good laugh when they serve you the summons.
Is that the summons, Father?
That's it. Fancy me best enemy. Billy Buzzle put him into court, eh?
When he did more damage to your garden than 20 legions of Protestant moles.
There's a letter here from Mother Stephen here. She says she'll pray that justice is done.
I knew she wouldn't support you, Father.
The best one's from the bishop.
Say?
He says I can't go into court with my clerical collar on.
Oh, does he want you in disguise, does he?
Solicitor, Mr. Tippett, Father.
Ah, Josiah. Good of you to come. Have you met me curate, Father Boyd?
Thank you. County court, is it, Father?
That's it. Billy Buzzle is suing me for £15 for stealing the pig. In front of Judge Turnbull.
Judge Turnbull, eh? There's no need to go to court, you know.
No?
You can let the court registrar arbitrate.
Oh, no, I couldn't do that. No, that would give the impression that there was some guilt on my part.
All right. If that's the way you feel about it, I'll instruct counsel. Nathan Flack's a good man.
Why can't Father Duddleswell argue his own case?
Right, it's an unassailable case.
We have a saying in the profession, Father, he who is his own lawyer has a fool for a client.
Thanks very much, Josiah.
What did you do with the pig?
Do with it? I buried it with honours.
Pity.
Well, it was dead.
But look as though you're trying to hide something.
Well, it never occurred to me to hold a post-mortem on a pig.
Never occurred. What are we lawyers for?
My next-door neighbour only told me Porgy was gone after he buried him.
Thank you, Mr. Buzzle.
Mr. Buzzle, do you agree that your pig did damage to the defendant's fence, garden and motor car?
I do, Your Honour.
And you did not respond to the defendant's demands for damages?
No, I didn't care for his cocky attitude.
No further questions.
You may step down.
Thank you.
Call the defendant, Charles Clement Duddleswell.
Is that me?
Take the book in your right hand
What's this? Oh.
and repeat upon the card.
I swear by Almighty God, the evidence I shall give to the court shall be the truth, the whole truth.
What about
and nothing
that
but
one
the truth.
telling the whole truth and nothing but it?
Better to stick to the time of day.
You are Charles Clement Duddleswell?
I am, Your Honour.
Now, did you intend at any time to kill the said pig, Porgy?
No, sir. No, I regretted its passing. Particularly with the meat shortage in the country at the moment.
Now, did the plaintiff provide the said pig with a happy home?
Well, it spent most of its time in my garden.
Doing what?
Digging it up.
Did you ask for compensation for the damage done?
I did, sir.
And what did he reply?
He refused to discuss it.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
I submit, Your Honour, that the defendant impounded the pig in the pig's own interests and everyone else's. He then transported it to a place of maximum porcine pleasure and safety, where he died. Thank you.
What's the matter?
You're not finished yet.
Not finished.
Mr. Flaxworth, every penny we pay him.
After what Father T did, he done deserve to get off.
You say you regretted the pig's passing,
Yes, sir, I quite liked it.
even though he was a savage beast.
I'd say it was more playful than savage.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I had the distinct impression it was the essence of the defence's case that the said pig was a savage beast. Did you ever attempt to, knife the pig?
I beg your pardon?
K-N-I-F-E. Try to stick a carving knife into this lovable, playful animal.
I did.
Speak up, please.
I did.
Once,
Once or twice.
once or twice.
Twice, sir.
Why on earth should you do that to a pig that you liked a lot?
Well, I suppose I wanted to do the pig harm.
You suppose?
I did. I did want to do the pig harm.
And after you'd taken the pig to a safe place, you cared for him.
Oh, like my own son, sir.
You have children.
No, sir.
And if Porgy was so well cared for, then why, when he died, did you bury him before informing the owner?
Well, I didn't think Mr. Buzzell would want to attend the funeral.
Oh, it was an act of Christian charity.
Oh, it was indeed, sir. Yes. And I didn't mean any great hurt to the pig.
No, if you'd meant great hurt, you wouldn't have used anything as harmless as a carving knife.
Well, I mean, I don't think I could have hurt anything if I'd thrown the knife.
You're not an expert with a knife.
Not unless it's paired with a fork, sir.
Answer counsel's question.
Yes, my lord.
Thanks.
Are you an expert with a knife?
Good job for us. He hasn't a hope in hell.
sir.
How much compensation did you ask of the plaintiff?
£5, sir.
And the pig you took cost how much?
£15, or so I was told.
Is that justice, would you say?
Well, I'm no longer sure, Your Honour.
Is it justice?
No, sir.
Your honesty in court this afternoon, Father, amazed me.
Mrs. Spring told me you'd fainted 3 times.
Nice of the judge to sleep on his decision.
I don't think he knew whether to imprison me or hang me.
It's Billy, Father, is not himself.
Oh, dear. What's up, Billy? Have you got the lawyer's bill?
It's Bess. She's terribly ill.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
Hey, perhaps she's caught the same bug as Porgy.
Let's get expert help at once, Father Neil.
Shall I get the vet?
No, get Dr. Daly himself. He had pigs in his family. It looks to me as if she's got the wind.
Could be the cooking apples I fed her with yesterday.
Here's the doctor now.
Thank heaven.
I hope to God he's sober.
But I haven't had this pleasure since I was a lad in Connemara. Hello. Dear.
She ain't dying. Is she, Doc?
It's a straightforward case of 115 days.
She is dying then.
She's about to give birth.
Birth?
A simple case of the proliferation of pig.
do anything, Doctor?
No, just stay and watch in case there are any problems. Ah, look, it's about to begin. Here comes number one. Good girl.
Feels so good. I mean, either.
I think I'll toddle off to bed.
If you don't mind, Donal, I think I'll be getting along.
You know, young fella, me lad, you really ought to instruct those two old gentlemen in the facts of life.
Thanks for getting help last night, mate.
I'll think nothing of it.
Whatever the judge says, I won't charge you a halfpenny.
Got it, Jim.
Be upstanding.
Seldom in my years on the bench have I come across a more patently devious and untrustworthy witness than the defendant, Charles Clement Dudlesworth. He has the effrontery to ask the court to accept that he impounded the pig as a neighbourly prank. He threw bricks at his neighbour's window without wishing to break it, and carving knives at his neighbour's pig in the assured conviction that he would not harm it.
The judge is going to send Father D to prison.
Oh, don't worry, they'll never let him in.
For the plaintiff, Buzzell, I have only sympathy. He has lost an intelligent and delightful companion. Now, my role is simply this. I have to decide whether the defendant, Dudleswell, was within his rights to take away a pig that damaged his property. Since the plaintiff, Buzzell, did not offer any sum to the defendant, and there is certainly no doubt that the defendant was grossly provoked by the damage caused by the pig, I have to say that William Buzzell's case fails and judgment is given against him. Case dismissed.
I won, hands down, didn't I? How come you got off?
Father Dudleswell had no case to answer.
Thanks to you, sir. Well, Josiah,
The judge dealt with a case exactly the same as yours only a couple of months ago, involving a donkey.
then why put me through the mangle?
Father Dudleswell, it was you who insisted on fighting this case, not me. Goodbye, Father.
Goodbye, Josiah. I'll see you soon.
I don't know who won, but at least you're friends again. Come on, Mrs. P.
Ah, we might fight like a couple of Kilkenny cats, but...
Only a game, mate. Only a game.
The government was against the both of us.
Yeah. Can I have my tie back now?
You can indeed. Tell me, Mr. Buzzell,
Yeah?
how many pigs have you got now?
A dozen.
You see, Bess is a real good Catholic pig.
As soon as the little ones are weaned, I'm sending the whole lot off to Greg's farm.
And Bess?
Yes, yes.
Ah, you're a decent fella enough underneath.
Last night was enough for me, especially now my pork is gone.
Would you mind giving me a hand to look respectable again?
Why not?
And I hope you're not going to be too lonely without them.
Oh, I shouldn't think so. I'm getting myself a couple of goats, Clement.